Every end is a new beginning. 2024 is gone now, and I am going to share my experience and mistakes that you are also doing. So it's been more than a year, and I have learned and experienced so many things. Some are good and some are bad, just like you. And for some of them, it's been worse. And for some of them, it's good and joyful. And yes, both the situation has its own purpose. But the main thing is what you have learned this year. And when this question comes to my mind, it's became an important one. That what I have done in these 365 days. Because every day counts. So without further ado, let's see what I have done and learned this year, which forced me to make a video on it.
Yo, I ain't walking naked, I wore my trainers, Jordan 4's my favorite.
So the number one thing is the art of doing things now. Yes, I learned that very lately to start doing things now and not to procrastinate it or leave it for tomorrow. As you can see that I have started this content creation on self-improvement for past 2 months. Yes, I have started this back in 2021 when I took my second step towards my goal. And for some reason, I quit it and take rest at the middle. But as time passes, I realized that I had to try things. No one is perfect at the starting of his journey. It takes me more than 2 years to understand that. It will not going to be smooth. You have to take a leap of faith. Either you win or lose. You will learn something in both the cases. And that's when I started taking my purpose seriously. Because later you will only have regret and nothing else. The second thing is the art of being healthy. Many will not understand this phrase, but if you ask someone who has been on a deathbed for a while and come back from that nightmare, or you can ask your grandparents, then he or she will tell you how important the health is. Junk food, cold drinks, processed foods, flesh and bones, oily foods and chemicals. These all are your number one enemies nowadays. And if you walk down the streets and you observe people who are consuming those things like hell, you will see tons of them are obese and some of them have no flesh on their body at all. They are all idiots who don't know what they are doing or what this kind of things doing with their body. Yes, I have consumed those foods way back in tons of amount until I got serious for more than a year. And it was bad. Even today when I remember all that and I shiver that how bad I am with myself. And from my experience, I want to tell you only one thing. Please consume organic food, drink fresh water and exercise on regular basis so that you can have a good physical health rather than an obese and a malnutrition physique. The third thing is the art of acquiring knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere and it would not be wrong to say so that it's basically free to learn something which you want. Like art, music, academics, or it can be about any profession that you want to pursue just by surfing the web. I'm not saying that it will give you every single detailed knowledge, but it can give you the intermediary knowledge about it. And that's what I do. I have learned about lots of things in this year. For example, share market, bitcoins and blockchain technologies, psychology, human behavior, content creation, laws of attraction, carpentry, restoration, art, digital marketing, advertising, script writing, taekwondo, photography, communication, art of saying no and how to productive and so many other things from just internet. And yes, it's very useful if you use internet to build yourself rather than destroying yourself. On the other hand, I read books such as biography of great personality, self-help books and religious scriptures. Something which boosts my knowledge except the syllabus books. You can read whatever you like as per your interests. It's on you, but you have to do it on regular basis. The fourth thing is the art of choosing quality people. A famous man once said, "Show me your friend and I will tell you what you are going to be." This is what I admire a lot. Some friends push you towards your goal and some pull you away from it. And if you somehow able to find those who are taking you away from your goal, then you should have to leave them and start to find someone else. I remember when Brian Tracy said, "People are time wasters. Most of the people have no goals, they have no priorities, they have no plan, they have no concern about becoming successful. And they think that you are the same. They think because their time isn't worth anything, that your time isn't worth anything too." That's where you have to be careful, and there's a simple strategy that you can use to identify those. These are only 4 things that you should have to focus, which will help you to eliminate your best and the worst friends. Love, peace, growth, and happiness. If someone is not contributing in any one of these factors, then you should have to stay away from them. Don't try to fit in, that's a warning for you. If you try to fit in, you will lose yourself and end up nowhere. So choose wise and quality people. And if you can't find those kind of people around yourself, then be lonely and work on yourself so you can upgrade yourself to change the place so you can meet other people in your upcoming path. The fifth one is the art of being subtle. Situations are like storms. Some people run while other people face it off. There is a short story about the nature of bison. When ice storm starts to rise, the bison start to take step towards it. In spite of any fear, it just rushes toward it like it's a 1v1 fight for him. Their mentality reflects that if I face the storm, it will pass soon, and if I keep running from it, it will keep chasing me for a long run. And it helped me to build a rigid mindset to face the challenges of my life. Start taking your problem as a challenge and face it like a warrior. I have faced my problems by visualizing that it's a test of my endurance and I have to be strong. Teenagers nowadays are so much weak that I can't tell you. It's worse. They have no skills at all. They base their times on something which is no longer productive. They are distracted, some are addicted, and some are zero ethics in terms of behavior. They don't know how to communicate, they don't know their responsibility, they don't know where they are going or what is going with their life. They think that they are the boss, but in real life, they are number one fucking idiots. The sixth one is the art of suffering alone. See, this topic is my personal favorite. If you are someone who is thinking of suffering more than enjoying their life, then you are doing good, my friend, because that's where you have to put yourself in your 20s. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but I can guarantee you it will give you a mindset that boosts you to do hard things more and more, because you are doing more than your peer group, or I can say group of people who are of same age as you. And it will make sense after 5 years when they will suffer and you will accomplish what you want to accomplish. But you have to sacrifice your teenage life to get that thing early. I'm not saying quick, I'm saying early. Some people might thinking we have to live in present. Present is life. What if I die tomorrow? And all shits. Yes, it's true. But our future depends on what we do today. And what you want to do yesterday or keeps for that tomorrow is that present which you are talking about it right now. Just do the necessary work and do something which will take you closer to your goal and giving you a freedom to live your life the way you like it. And when you make your life hard in your own way, it will be less painful than world making your life hard. Hard things which I do personally is trying to control my senses, trying to focus on my goal, having a healthy routine and diet, consuming good behavior, making changes in my life, acquiring new skills, creating problems and solving it in my own way, and lots of things. So if I told you how it went, then I can say it's overall good. Not that bad, not that good, but still it's good. Hope you get my points and will work on it. And if you like any part of my video or dislike, then let me know in the comments. And share your experience of this year with me in the comments. We will discuss together. Thanks for your valuable time. We'll meet soon.